Unit Elektronik Sendirian Berhad previously operated under a traditional and hierarchical organizational culture. This org culture emphasizes discipline, loyalty, and respect for authority. Decision-making was centralized, meaning that top management made most of the decisions, while employees were expected to follow instruction without question. The work environment was rigid, with fixed working hours, formal communication channel, and a strong focus on individual performance. However, under the leadership of the new CEO, Ms. Aisyah Rahman, Zenith aims to shift towards a more modern and innovative culture. The desired new culture promotes openness, creativity, and collaboration. It encourages employee involvement in decision-making and support flexible working agreements. Teamwork is highly valued, and rewards are now based on group achievement rather than individual performance. Digital systems are being introduced to streamline operation and improve efficiency. This culture transformation reflects Zenith's commitment to becoming a more dynamic and responsive organization, one that is better equipped to meet challenges of a rapidly changing business environment and the expectation of a modern workforce. Is selection process. Management will identify and hire individuals with knowledge, skill, and ability to perform successfully. For example, Zenith must design in hiring process to identify candidates whose personal values align with innovation, collaboration, and flexibility. This means screening for curiosity, teamwork skill, and are convert with ambiguity rather than just loyalty and discipline. Second is top management action. Through words and behavior, senior executives have established behavioral norms that are adopted by the organization. For example, Ms. Aisyah Rahman and her senior team must be seen using the digital systems, utilizing the flexible working hours, and actively encouraging ideas from all levels. If managers continue to centralize decision making or punish failure, the old culture will quickly resurface. Third is socialization process. The lifelong learning process through which an individual learns and internalize the norms, values, attitude, skill, and behavior required to function effectively as a member of a group or society. Once hired, new employees need formal training and mentoring that explicitly teach them the new ways of working, how to use digital systems, how to participate in flexible work hours, and how to contribute ideas respectfully. This process converts the desired culture into the accepted culture.
Question number 3. Way to transmit the new culture. Number 1. Stories. Circulating inspiring stories through the organization ensures the present in the past and legitimating the current practice. For example, employees create their own narrative about their first experience in the organization. Clearly and consistently communicate the reason for the change and the benefit of the new culture to all employees. For example, leaders should use storytelling to highlight examples of employees who demonstrated innovative behavior and teamwork. Number 2 is ritual. Repetitive activities that express and reinforce the key value of the organization. For example, using the corporate chants to motivate and unite the workforce, introduce new rituals and symbols that reflect the desired culture. For example, regular team recognition ceremonies for innovative ideas or even office layouts changes to encourage collaborations. Number 3 is language. Language is used to help members identify with the cultures, attest to their acceptance of it, and help preserve the culture. For example, use of unique terms to describe equipment, officer, key individuals, suppliers, customers, or products that relates to business. The last one is material symbol. Convey to employees who is important, the degree of egalitarianism top management desires, and the kind of behavior that are appropriate. For example, the attire worn by Malaysia Airlines staff promote courtesy to its customer. Ms. Aisha Rahman and other senior managers need to consistently model the new behavior they want to see, such as collaborations, open communication, and rewarding creativity. When employees see leaders embodying the change, they are more likely to follow suit.
Hi, my name is Priscilla Namuja. My magic ID is 208024F1052, and I'm going to present about question 4, identifying the forces that cause the need to change. First force is competition. Competition is one of the main reasons for change was the increased competition from global brands and declining sales. This pressure from competitors forced them to changes in its structure and culture to stay competitive. Second force is technology. The advancement of new technologies require employees to adapt to the changes and continuously upgrade their knowledge and skills. The new CEO introduced digital system and modern production technologies. By introducing of new technologies can require more innovative and adaptable workplace. Third force is economic shock. It stated that the decline in sales shows that it was affected by the changes in the market demand. This can lead the company need to improve performance to survive in a difficult economy because financial sector collapse. Lastly, the force that caused the electronic syndrome hard to change is social trend. This is where employees want more creativity, teamwork, and flexibility so that Zenit can change from a strict culture to one that is open and innovative. Nowadays, employees expect open communication and equal treatment. Tactics to overcome resistance is facilitation and support. This is because it can help the employees to adapt to the new changes. Facilitation by providing training and guidance to help employees adapt to new technologies and work methods. Employees can feel more confident using new tools and performing under new policies. Meanwhile, support by offer emotional and technical support to those who struggle with change. Continuously support can help reduce anxiety and encourage employees to accept the change positively.
Coercion. Direct threats or force on the resistors, threats or transfer, loss of promotions, negative performance evaluations, and poor letter of recommendations.
The third tactic to overcome resistance is education and communication. This involves educating employees about the importance of the change that will take place. It can be done through face-to-face discussion as well as mass presentation. By clearly explaining the purpose and benefit of the change, employees will be able to understand the logic behind it. When they see the reasoning in positive outcomes, they are more likely to accept and support the change instead of resisting it. Fourth tactic is develop positive relationship. Trust the managers implementing them. More positive relationship with their supervisor. More positive about changes process. More positive about the change if they trust the change agent. For example, in the case they need electronic sendirian Berhad, the company experienced resistance from employees after the new CEO, Mr. Aisyah Rahman, introduced a culture of innovation and teamwork.